Oh, I prepared question 3, but
Yes.
in question 4 is like I have to listen to conversation, so
Yeah, it's with me, I think. Yeah.
yeah.
It's okay. I prepared the vocabulary for question 4. Okay. Then question 3. What vocabulary did you find? Or what did you make a summary?
I made summary. So,
Okay. Sure. Can you read it to me?
Yeah. Okay. The lecture illustrates a token reward system to correct negative behaviors. So they suggest the examples such as points or fake money, and these can be exchanged to the services or privileges and items. So and then also it used in schools, prisons, or something else is to make people to easily focus on the system.
Yeah. Okay. Is there any new words in this text that you have to find out for you?
Not,
No.
not that much.
Oh, that's good. Okay. Yeah, so, yeah, everyone knows what a reward is, right? Okay, I found maybe utilize is a little bit hard to understand. What do you think of it?
Utilize is 사용.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Like to use something.
Yeah, use something.
What about variety?
Variety is many kinds of something.
True, yeah. Okay. And to institute something?
Institute something is
Yeah, it's interesting, right? Because there's the institute and then there's a verb institute. It's actually seudা. I think,
세우다.
yeah, like to make some new rules to bring something into.
right.
Okay, yeah, very good. So, here in my book, there's the same text that you have in the lecture. And there's also someone else talking about his experience with a reward system in a hospital. Actually, maybe you want to read it. Maybe you can read it out loud.
This all has a picture.
Yeah. I think you didn't have it, right?
Yeah, right. Okay, I have a personal example. Recently, a local drug treatment center asked me for help to give you some background about the situation. The center was having a lot of trouble with its patients. Basically, they weren't following the rules or complying with staff instructions. The center wanted to find a way to solve this problem, so they decided that patients who didn't act up would be permitted additional time to talk on the phone with friends or family. Now that was effective with some of the patients, the ones who placed a high value on communicating with people outside the treatment center. But other patients didn't value phone time at all, so it wasn't much of a motivator for them. As a result, their behavior didn't improve. And that's when I became involved by helping officials at the Drug Treatment Center institute a token reward system. Instead of receiving extra phone time, patients were given one token for each day that went by without a rule violation. The tokens could then be exchanged for a chosen reward. Options included television privilege, snacks, and extra free time. Since there was now something for everyone, all of the patients were motivated to abide by the rules in order to earn tokens. And sure enough, not long after the system was put in place, patient behavior got much better.
Okay. So what was the first try to change the patient's behavior?
Permitted additional time to talk on the phone with friends or family outside.
Yes, exactly. And why wasn't it useful?
Because for some patients, it was effective because those people are place a high value on communicating with people outside, but the others didn't think this is not that much high value. So
True.
yeah.
Didn't think of it as high value. So what do you think? We have these two options. So it's either to give all patients one reward, the same reward for all patients, or is it better to have different kinds of rewards that fits the to each
Yeah.
patient?
I think later one is more better option because each people have different wants. Some wants to walk around inside or having free time for himself, and someone likes to eat like snacks or food from outside, and someone likes to meet people who came from outside, like family or friends in the center, or else like someone likes to watch a movie or television and something else. So in these options, everyone wants to get the token or fake money access, so it's more motivated things. Yeah.
Okay. What do you personally think of the token system?
If it has particular rules, like don't have it's exhibited like exchange with each other, or the weird system, or like it has each options that fits on its like
The
proper options, like in school they get something else, in hospital they have like it fits on their policy.
True.
Yeah, so in this case, yeah, I think it's better.
True. Okay, maybe I can give you a few minutes and we can try to find the positive aspects and the negative aspects of a token reward system.
Okay.
Yeah. What positive aspects do you have?
Like in the conversations, in the script. I think it's motivating to get a talker, so everyone follows the rule. Yeah, I think that's the positive one. And yeah, that's it for me. Maybe.
Oh, really? Only
Yeah.
positive?
I don't get exactly think. I don't get a good ideas.
Ah, okay, that's okay. And okay, so you said motivation to behave better, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have also, it's like they reward themselves. So I did something good and I received something for it. So I did well, and they will understand that if they keep doing something good in life, then they will get something in return for it. And also maybe it helps them like set goals in life.
Yeah.
Right.
I think I have one more.
Ah, okay.
It makes how to how to they can know how to communicate with the others.
Oh, okay. What do you mean by communicating? Because their behavior changed?
Also behavior change and like they know they get to know how to behave that doesn't make the others like disrupt. Not disrupt, like
Disturb?
disturb. Yeah, and they know the social social
Behavior. They learn social
yeah
behavior.
behavior, so they don't do more bad things or differences, so they can how do I say? They can look around, so like
So they take like they mind their surroundings. They don't-
yeah, so like it's more
maybe they don't live as selfish anymore. Is that
Oh,
what you
yeah.
wanna say? Yeah.
and then that makes them hard to balance between the others and
Themselves.
themselves.
Okay. I'm not sure a token system can help with that, but maybe you're right. Maybe it's not.
In especially in elementary schools.
Ah, yeah, maybe that's true. I thought like maybe for like this example in the book for a health center with for maybe disabled people,
Yeah.
maybe they won't really understand the purpose of the token system. But in different institutions, probably that is a good idea. Yeah. So behave better socially. Or maybe inside in the society. Okay. What negative aspects do you have?
They can abuse the system.
Oh, how?
Like, they can lie or they can exchange the token with, or they can take away.
Like steal?
Yeah, steal from the others. So yeah.
True, yeah. Maybe you get the tokens in an unfair way.
Yeah.
True. Yeah, something else.
And this is quite a short-term thing. Like, it actually doesn't work for change of people's behavior. Like, it seems to be they are changed while the system goes rightly, but like the adults in this examples, when they get out from the center or hospital, they might become worse or came back to the bad situations or something like this. So
That's true.
it's not that
Long living.
young.
That's true, yeah. So, yeah, how do I put it? It's only for it doesn't really change a person's character, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I also have like maybe it makes the people very competitive and they always try to to be better than the person next to them because they want more rewards than them. They become kind of greedy for the rewards, and then they don't really develop good traits. They just pretend to be good. So accuracy. Okay. In what institutions can the reward system be used?
I think in like maybe in 1 to elementary school.
Until elementary school.
In low like 2 or 3rd grade. Because
Young kids education.
you can keep for only. I think it can be used only childhood because they don't know the social rules or like they don't exactly know about how to
Like the reason why they
hold
like the social, maybe how to behave and with other people.
yeah and
Yeah, you can look it up and learn.
ethics.
Ethics. Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
Ethics.
True.
They should others should teach them how to follow the rules and they need to explain why and they need to show the examples or and then also they need to practice to each other like to the friends and for them they need to get many experience so yeah for in that case it's very useful system.
True. Yeah.
I think I did when I was kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Similar system.
Yeah.
Oh, really? What were the prices back then?
Actually when I was first year of elementary school my teacher tried the tutorial system so she gave me stickers when I do like correct the old like Korean writing so or when I do everything if I did everything homework like writing the diary or when I write the notice like correctly or when I bring something exactly on time so when I clean my desk cleanly or something else she gave me stickers so when I take 10, 20, 30 she made some choice she gave me some choices like don't have to write a diary in once a week or don't need to clean up the classroom or something else so yeah it was quite useful.
So do you remember if Really?
because for me, I really like to play in outside with friends, or I really like to go to a library because in my elementary school's library had comic books,
Ah.
but my mother never bought me.
Oh no.
So I really want to read them. So for me it was really useful because I can go to in that my teacher's rules. She gave me a choice like I can read comic books outside in the library or sorry.
No, don't worry.
사진이다. So I had, for me it was really useful choices. So I want to get more stickers. So I wrote a diary really long, and actually I lied actually.
Really?
I wrote 2 or 3 diaries in one night.
Oh really?
Yeah.
So you made up some stories.
Yeah.
What you did. Oh wow.
I did it, but actually it was quite useful because in that time for me, for the Korean kids, actually the other countries also, we need to practice how to spell or how to write correctly, and also it is useful to get to know how to study or how to focus on that situations or something else. So it was quite useful.
So basically, because you wanted to receive a reward, like have free time, you, in the opposite, you studied more and you did more for school.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very clever actually.
It was really useful, and also when I was more in kid time, like
Younger kid?
younger kid.
Kindergarten or?
Kindergarten. I at the time also had like this kind of mirror system, but at the time not for like studying or it was like I can choose the toys firstly, or I can make I can suggest my thinking, like how to play the role or how to what kind of things can do in kindergarten.
Okay. You can make like a game suggestion and
Yeah.
everyone would play with you.
So that kind of thing. It was, and at that time my kindergarten teacher's rules was like more ethic one, so don't fight with the others or follow the kindergarten's time rule. When I have to sleep, I have to sleep. When I have to toothbrush, I have to do this or something else. So at that time I learned about the ethics and how to follow the rules. So
And what was it? So like if you brush your teeth correctly at the maybe right amount of time, then you will also get some kind of points or
also stickers.
stickers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually in Korea we use stickers.
Oh.
Yeah.
So do you have like a book, like a sticker book or?
No, we had paper coated, so we can put on. One part of our classroom's work, teachers set the kids' paper all like lined up. So
Oh, okay.
I can find sticker board and I can see the others and
But isn't that really bad? Because you can see the others, and if you see someone has more stickers than you feel bad, and then you wanna, or mad and angry at that person, and you wanna do more.
actually not for me. I just like I have to I want
Oh, that's really good.
yeah, for me it was and then I can put on the sticker by myself. It was the one rule also like when I get stickers, teachers didn't help us, just put by myself, and it was quite encouraged for me to like how to like being achieve something. It's like it feels quite happy for
For achieving something. But yeah, I think it's a really good system. But on the other side, I feel like, wouldn't you be like really competitive and like fight a lot with your comrades? Maybe you didn't, but the other students maybe, no?
maybe, but yeah.
So from young age, they kind of learn, oh, I need to be better than my classmate.
Oh, yeah, maybe some did, but yeah, I never thought about that. Just like for me, I was like when someone gets old stickers fully and then exchange to the new, and I see it. So I want to.
Really?
Because like maybe it seems like more competitive things, but at that time for me and for my friends, it was like achieving things. So like more can
For yourself, just
Yeah.
like challenge yourself. You can do it. You can do better. You can.
or like if I and then actually at the time when we exchanged to a new board in kindergarten, teacher gives like little weird like cookies or like little gifts. So it was like it encouraged us, so we do better and we know how to get stickers more like following the rules or doing something more how so it was quite
Like extracurricular. What can I do more to get a sticker?
so actually and the rules was more like in kindergarten it was like more communicate things. Rules was like how to make those like how to communicate with my friends at the time and classmates and actually we could set the rules by ourselves, so teachers gave all the guides, so we inside that we can make our own rules like don't mess up the other friends playing.
Don't hate the other.
Don't hate the others, don't hit each other, don't fight.
Don't draw into each other's books.
Yeah.
Don't mess with this stuff.
And don't break up the stuff.
Equipment?
And don't break up. And don't draw or on the wall, or don't draw in the book, or don't write out
teacher give you a sticker then? How would they judge?
Actually, in kindergarten, teachers, I think their judgment was quite easily to give us like
Stickers.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because when my classmate was playing with some teddy bear,
Mm-hmm.
if I want to take and play with that teddy bear,
Mm-hmm.
I need to ask to him, can I use it after we playing the teddy bear thing?
Oh.
Or like if they like more, if other classmates were playing like how do I say like houseware playing like
household? No, maybe
maybe
like playing family or
yeah
something.
family yeah. If I want to join in,
Mhm.
I
You have to ask.
and then sometimes I ask to teacher, I want to join with them, can you help me or something else? Like not just breaking their playing rules.
I'm the dad.
Yeah. I want to be a dog or I want to be a child or something else. Don't fight. I didn't fight. If in that cases, yeah. When teacher sees the suggestions or like wait for my turn or something else, I told to the teacher, or if teacher sees that situation, just she gave me stickers.
Really
And
good.
yeah, so
Wow, yeah, it sounds really effective. And what about if you misbehave? If you do something bad, would they take away the sticker? Really? Really? Oh wow.
it was take off the stickers or cross DTT.
Oh.
If in that case I have to fill again.
Oh wow. So what was considered bad for the teachers? Like the things you mentioned? Probably, right? Like bursting into someone's play, like touching someone else's things.
And also like we had playground outside the kindergarten. If teacher wants to get back inside the classroom, but if I don't follow her saying, she gave me 5 seconds to come back in, but if I didn't follow that, she take off the stickers.
Oh, I see. And is there different punishments for different doings?
Yeah,
Oh.
and also like if I didn't eat lunch, and if I don't want to eat like kimchi or vegetable things,
Something healthy.
yeah, something healthy. If I don't eat the lunch box finish, and also in that case, because if in nowadays I think that's why if I don't eat the vegetable or healthy things or not in that case, yeah, it might affect to the other classmates. So
I see.
yeah, that's why.
Interesting. That's interesting. Wow. So, did you ever witness some classmates fighting over points?
Actually, I was.
Oh, really?
I was. I remember at the time, like, mostly like between the boys.
Oh, okay.
If they tease me or tease my friends,
Of course, yeah, then you cannot just watch them do it.
yeah, I
You
cannot
fight back.
I cannot wait to the teacher's judgment. So
Oh.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh, so in that case, so the boys started the fight, and the boys teased you and kind of wanted to start a fight, and then you started the fight. So who gets the punishment?
Both.
Both. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, both.
Oh wow, yeah. I think in Germany we never had this kind of system. I don't remember, which is sad. Like I remember in elementary school, my teacher praised me a lot for my handwriting because it was really beautiful back then, but now it's really horrible. I don't know, at one point it changed, but back then she really liked my handwriting and she picked like a few students and then we could write we had a newspaper article and they would choose the pupil with a good handwriting to write the newspaper article and then it got printed and copied. And I remember that was a big reward for me. And that motivated me a lot, I think, to do better in the teachers' classes. But I think that was the only time. Other than that, I feel like the Western world has more of a policy like do what you can do, but don't force yourself to be better or don't force yourself to be something you're not. Like if you're bad at math, accept it, just be bad at math. Something like that. But I think in Korea, the school system motivates you to always be better.
Yeah, right.
So even if I'm already good, I can still be better, right? So even students taking tutoring lessons or going to academies even though they don't need it. Yeah, right. That's kind of system. Yeah, maybe both is not really good. I think we need a balance.
Yeah, right. Both. Yeah, actually, in my memory, like when we do 받아쓰기, is like when teachers tells us a sentence,
Oh.
like 안녕하세요. Then you
Yeah.
write down the
Oh.
test,
Okay.
mini test.
It's a dictation.
Yeah, dictation. Yeah, right. If I get 100 points, I get a sticker. But if I get some wrong, like 1, 2, like if some of my classmates gets everything wrong, then we need to write down 10 times.
Oh.
Yeah, because it's like quite effective studying styles to practice how to make the handwriting beautifully or
Grammatic.
yeah, and then how to it helps us like our hand muscles to make training how
Oh.
to grab the pencils or like how to make like how to think or how to
Concentrate.
concentrate and it's quite effective to study about the grammatic things and something else is so yeah it was quite effective but we had like punishment thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, some teachers get punishments like in like
Beating?
beating, yeah. At the
Really?
time. Like it was quite actually almost 17 or 15 years ago. We had a punishment in beating.
Still.
Yeah. Not now. Just like
But 17 or 70?
like when I was 8 years old or 9 years old at the time. Like
You still had punishment in schools back then?
yeah.
Wow.
But when I became my 15 or 14,
Mm-hmm.
at the time the government said the rules don't punish the kids or students.
Oh wow.
It became the rule, yeah. But before then it was beating things, so
Oh.
yeah.
And did all teachers actually do it?
Not that old, but some. Yeah.
So what was the reason for them beating the students?
For I still don't understand why, but for their they say like it's effective ways to students how
To behave better
Yeah,
or
behave
to
better and-
concentrate better? Or?
yeah it
Everything.
combines everything.
Okay.
So, yeah, it was like everyone just let the teachers to beating the kids, students, like, but
That's really bad.
yeah, but nowadays it's banned to beating the kids.
Yeah.
So, but when I was really young, it was like most of teachers did, but thankfully when I was except one teacher
One teacher didn't do it, or only one teacher did?
did.
Ah,
One
only
teacher
one
did.
teacher did.
Yeah.
Okay. But so, did many students got beaten, or did he have some students he didn't like, and
Oh,
did you feel like that? Or?
she didn't like some students. She
Uh-huh.
beat them,
Oh, really?
and I was alone.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, but it's okay because like my actually I did quite I was quite not that good student because I was like playing with boys like screaming or running inside the school. It was quite not that such a good student, but yeah, she was quite
Very active. Very okay.
so. But it was like, but now I'm okay. But yeah,
Okay. And so, the meeting did it stop you from doing certain things?
uh, half and half.
Half and half.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like in some ways, I don't want to follow the teacher because like why I should follow her rules. Like,
Yeah.
how do I say that? Don't want to
Obey.
obey. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And in some way, I need to follow the rules because it affected to study or and sometimes yeah.
So you weren't really scared of the beating?
Not scared. Also scared that I was quite embarrassed because she called the students who don't like. she didn't like.
Oh.
She called in front of the school, so yeah, that's why quite interesting. But after like few years later, she was kicked out from the school.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because some student parents made complain to the school and to the government. So
Oh,
yeah,
that's really good.
she kicked out from the school. But yeah.
So may I ask, what did she beat you with? The ruler?
No, how do I say?
Like a pointing stick? I don't know.
Oh, quite like that.
Something.
Called 회초리. Like wooden stick or like bamboo stick, like things. So
Which they used to show,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Something on the chat board.
yeah, right.
Okay, wow. And did it hurt?
So
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
but right.
But it must have, yeah, must have really be traumatizing. So what do you think is better? A system where you would punish kids or adults for misbehaving, or either for rewarding kids or adults for doing something good?
Reward.
Reward is better.
Yeah. Because I experienced both.
Yeah,
punishing and
exactly.
rewarding. And when we get punishment oftenly, it makes people depression and things badly, or sometimes some people get more worse, like that, more badly get more bad behavior, like
Yeah, like they become even worse.
yeah, more it became worse. So it's more better to be real to the others because it encourages our selves and it makes changing the thinking of people's mind like more positively. So yeah, it more okay.
Yeah, true. Like not doing something because you're afraid that something will happen to you. It's not really a good reason why you won't do something, right? Yeah. So we talked about where a reward system is good, like you said, in elementary school or early child education. But what about the adults?
It's quite difficult because their behaviors were already set and it's not easily to change their behavior or thinking or changing their mind.
Yeah.
But it's more better to be reward something. Especially in hospital because they need to encourage and they need to cure for their mind or their thinking or they, yeah, so
Yeah, also, yeah, in health centers or for disabled people, or also maybe I think I don't know the English word for it, like homes for elderly people, young women. I think elderly people also they behave like kids sometimes, right? So some, especially the one who have Alzheimer or dementia, they don't really know what they're doing, and they forget everything, and they're back to being kids. And so also like they need to take their medicine, right, and everything. So maybe in that case, to help them take their medicine, you can also promise them, oh, if you take this medicine, I will give you chocolate or something, you know, something you don't want, something they like.
And for the elderly people, they need to achieve something like more like cheer for them or their something else is like
That's true. I mean, they're already in a bad situation. They don't want to be in an institution all by themselves in the room and someone taking care of them. It's not really good way of living, right?
yeah.
So, you want to make the best out of it for them. But what about prisons? Prison is a different topic, right?
Yeah, right. For that case, it's not easy to compare them with I'm sure about why we should take care about prisoners.
Yeah, that's true.
Because they already didn't follow the rules, and if they go to the jail or prisons, like they already did really bad things. So yeah,
That's true, but I mean, so there are a few reasons for people being bad. Like either they grew up in a really bad family and they never learned what it means to be good, what you have to, how you have to behave with other people, or they have a problem in their head, like psychological problem.
but in that case, we really need to think carefully because they can lie to us, or they can act being he or she is poor people, like in mind or something like this, and then just when normal people, especially like us, don't know they are acting or they have something mental problems. So in that case, they need to cross-check by the doctors, like mental doctors, or how do I say?
Yeah, psychologists.
Yeah, psychologists. So they need to cross-check by them.
Definitely,
In that case, it might be if doctors and psychologists cross-check and they make classify the people who has mental problem or just their childhood bad, who live childhood badly, or they need to classify.
With a trauma.
Yeah. In that case, it might be useful, but still curious about.
Yeah, so we agree though that in society, like in every country still, like if a person does something wrong, they need to get punished, right?
Yeah.
Like a grown-up person. So but it's really hard to say what kind of punishment is suitable for a certain crime, right? So I think it's really not easy.
Yeah.
And it's not really fair all around the world. Like some people who take drugs maybe get the same punishment like people who kill someone. It's not really fair, right? So yeah, I think the system also needs to be looked over again and again, adapted, changed.
Actually, all systems have some
Flaws.
yeah.
It's true.
Also, there's like Tokyo system. It seems like a good part of it, but also it has negative things like we just discussed about it. Yeah, everything has that.
It's true. Yeah, that's not easy. So you have to decide for yourself, like, to know if you're a teacher or, yeah, if you own a hospital or something, what would be the right way to behave with the students, with the patients. Yeah, it's true. There's many options as well.
Yeah, that needs
Yeah, very hard. Okay, do you want to take a small break maybe? Drink something?
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't have to. We just want to drink something. Okay. Oh, I can turn off the fresh air.
Yeah. It's like it's hard to choose like in your cold or
Yeah.
just take the jacket.
I understand. It's either very humid and warm, or it's cold and fresh.
It's not easy to.
I also feel like that every subway has a different temperature.
Also in the bus.
Oh yeah, true. But in the bus you can close
Open and close.
ventilator.
But subway when people get going in the subway. So hot.
That's true.
When you take a subway in winter, it's like
Also hot.
yeah, because we get padding and or someone gets cold or something else like it's warm, but many people have each one has
Yeah.
and wow, and heater comes from the subway. Wow.
That's true. Yeah, and you don't really want to take off your jacket because there is no space to put the jacket.
Yeah.
And also it takes too long to turn and take it on, put it on again. Yeah, and then I usually also have a scarf.
Wow.
That's too much.
And especially in winter, I really wear long padding.
No. That's true. I feel like maybe during summertime more people fit into the subway than during winter time because everyone is too chubby because of the padding.
Yeah.
That's true.
Especially when I take long padding, it feels like I became more kimbap.
Kimbap.
Because it covers like black jacket, black padding, and it covers my head to the ankle. So it feels like it became more kimbap.
So cute. Or a penguin.
Oh, yeah.
But I like the long paddings. Yeah, because in Europe people like to wear short jackets.
Yeah.
But it's so cold in winter, I don't understand. Like, it's just for the beauty, but you have to warm your butt. It's very important. Your private parts need to be warm.
And also in Europe, many people take coat to like long one, not jacket or pants. They wear coat.
Yeah, true. Like a coat usually for fall or spring, they wear it in winter.
Yeah.
A very thin coat. True. Or yeah, okay. Sometimes they wear wool, but I still don't feel like wool is just as warm as padding.
Yeah, right.
Mm.
And, and it's not that much effective in water.
Oh
It's
yeah,
not
true.
really effective.
It's really bad, especially if it's a cashmere coat.
Wow.
So bad.
Yeah.
It was expensive, and then it's really, yeah, it's really interesting. But on the other hand, Koreans, I feel they wear long panty, but there are so many, like when I see students, they have a short skirt and they don't wear stockings.
Oh, I don't understand that.
Yeah, it's so cold.
Yeah. When I see them, it feels like I'm freezing.
Yeah, exactly. I'm freezing for them too. Yeah. So I don't understand why long padding but no stocking. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's continue with Q4.
Yeah. I need the script.
Yeah, you need the script, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's read it and then first discuss the vocabulary. Maybe if it's okay, you can also read out loud.
Okay. Animals hunt in a variety of ways, and bats are no exception. In fact, there is substantial variation in hunting strategies among bats, depending on the type and species. So let's look at a couple of distance methods that bats use to locate and catch their prey. Alright, so one of the strategies is referred to as aerial hawking. In this method, bats detect, pursue, and consume their prey while in flight. This strategy is closely associated with smaller bats, which are lightweight and can remain in flight for long periods of time without wasting much energy. Bats that use this form of hunting tend to consume smaller prey such as mosquitoes, and because each meal provides such little substance, a mosquito is hardly a snack even for a small bat. They have to continually hunt to get enough food to survive. Aerial hawkers rely almost exclusively on echolocation.
Sorry, echolocation.
Echolocation. Echolocation to target insects. This is basically the emission of ultrasonic waves by bats, which bounce back like echoes and tell the bats the exact location of the prey. Now, in the other method, perch hunting, bats hang upside down from a perch and mostly just wait around for prey to come near them. As you might expect, this is very efficient in terms of the energy the bats have to expend to catch prey, and it is commonly seen in bats with a larger body size. Also, the prey is typically larger for bats that hunt from a perch, so they do not have to eat as often, considering the fact that they get more nutrition out of each meal. And because they usually wait until their comparatively large prey come really close to them, perch hunting bats can just utilize their sense of smell and even their inferior eyesight to detect prey. Once they sense the target, they make a short flight to the ground to snatch it.
Okay. It's maybe a lot of biological terms. Okay. A few are explained there. So maybe what is the first word you don't understand? Pursue. And it's like follow someone all the way. If you see a prey and then you follow it until you get it. Like pursue very closely. You know the word for species?
Species? Species means like, how do I explain in English? Like dogs, cats, like something like
yeah.
that.
True. Different kinds.
Different kinds of animal, people, or something.
True. Okay.
Actually, I didn't know echolocation.
Oh yeah, me too. Actually, I think it's a term only used in biology.
Substance.
Substance is think something like water.
Yeah. Or nutrition.
In which context is it used, substance? Because usually substance is like sustenance you mean, right? Sorry.
Sustenance.
Sustenance. It says 영양.
Yeah, but
I think because each meal provides social assistance. I think like because it's a small amount, so you don't really feel it. How do I explain this? So the like 양이 많다, but it's small, right? The amount is.
But
No? What does it say?
it says it's non part of sustain.
No?
Sustains make. So this 영양 means like nutrition. So
But the sustain means so like the basic nutrition, no?
yeah, I mean yeah.
So that you can survive.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, right. So that's and then sustains.
Yeah, sustain I know. I also sustenance is the first time I read it, to be honest.
Yeah, that's if sustain used in non-part, it became sustenance.
Oh.
I didn't know it.
Me too, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Sustain.
Oh, it's quite difficult.
Okay, so it became a no.
Yeah, it's like new thing for me.
Sustenance.
Sustenance.
Sounds like survival.
Survival nutrition. So it makes people live more. And it's called 영양. also nutrition. Such as like protein, minerals, vitamins.
So Yang is like nutrition, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I feel like sustenance is an only English word. I don't think there is another.
Yeah, and actually, young nutrition is more like I said, protein,
Yeah.
fat, or something else.
Something good for you.
Yeah, so you can easily find out in the greens or cookies big background, so you can find nutrition. But yeah, I think sustenance is more than young. It makes like how to people sustain their body.
So I can also use Yang like when I talk about water.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, the water combines something like mineral things, so we call it nutrition inside. And I think sustenance can be used like more. Water is like sustenance things for human body or something else. So like more than two necessary thing.
Yeah, necessary. That's a good term. Yeah.
Yeah, sustenance means like more like
More than the basic, like we need it.
Yeah.
Recently, I think a lot of companies talk about sustainability, right?
Yeah, right.
They try to make reusable things, right?
Yeah.
Sustainable, also long living.
Yeah.
Sustainable. Okay. So I wish a mosquito would be assistance for me. Oh, okay.
Okay.
I can live for 2 more days.
Okay. New.
New word and new facts about
Yeah.
bats. Actually I always thought bats are kind of cute.
Bats?
Mm.
I'm not sure.
Really? I think their faces look very tiny, very cute.
Oh, right there. It has a real tiny face. Oh, for me, bats are like common things we can find like scary movies or something else. It's a really black thing, and you easily find out in the cave. So
True.
yeah.
Something dark, something secretive, mysterious.
Yeah, in movie, bats are used for like how should I say?
To scare someone.
Yeah, to scare someone or shows the people to mind control.
Like they interfere.
Yeah. It's like preview for the main scary thing.
Okay. Yeah, but I think that's really bad, really, like you said, mind control, because it's the same with cockroaches, right?
Alright.
Also when in the movies, when they want to portray something disgusting, they show a lot like some cockroaches run over your face or something.
Oh.
And the fact, when you see them in real life, you imagine all those pictures you have seen before on TV.
Yeah.
But to be honest, they're not that bad. They're not that disgusting.
I know, but like, it already like set
Down in your mind.
Yeah.
That should settle.
I'm not sure because like I don't like scary movie or scary things like fear feeling.
Yes.
Yeah, so but I and really imaginary people. So when someone says some keywords or some situation, I imagine everything.
Oh,
So like
me too.
yeah, when I see the bat, it feels like there is something else. This is
Okay. Someone's gonna hunt me.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, right. Oh yeah, but that's are like quite how do I say?
Useful. They eat
Yeah.
mosquitoes.
Yeah, they eat mosquitoes, and actually they are like quite not easily to see.
Ah, that's true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's like it feels like more rare. Yeah.
Mm.
It feels like more imaginary animal or
Mm.
the other.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, you really have to go somewhere purposely inside to see it best.
Yeah, right.
That's true. Yeah, yesterday also at my place, I had a guest that I didn't want to see. No, it was even worse. I think it was worse. But it's also just because all the pictures and everything you've seen before.
Oh my god.
But to be honest, it's not that bad. It's just in my mind. And my roommate and me, that's when we went to bed really, really bad and really late because we wanted to catch it, but we couldn't catch it. So it was really bad. So, oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I know what it
um.
Actually, I've seen this one like few days ago also.
In your apartment as well?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes. And while I was taking a shower,
Yeah.
yeah, it came just like. Oh my god.
To be honest, yeah, that's what I read about it. So they like to be in warm and wet rooms,
Yeah.
places.
No, like it was hiding behind a body wash,
Oh, really?
behind the plastic. How do I say? Anyway, it was hiding behind.
Like the shelf for
Yeah.
body wash?
Yeah.
Okay.
And while I was like taking a shower, water comes from the shower booth, and
Oh.
it was. And
So what happened to it? Did it disappear or did you?
When I saw that stuff, that
It's
is
actually called centipede.
centipede.
Yeah, it's
Oh my
really
God.
disgusting.
Oh.
Even the name
Oh,
centipede.
centipede! Oh my god!
Yeah.
I don't know why I have bad memories between cockroach and centipede in the bathroom, but anyway, I was screaming inside the booth, and
Oh no.
I quickly stopped the water and then took a shower and then I took called my grandma to help.
Oh really?
I asked for her help to catch it.
And did you catch it?
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah. And
How did you catch it? It's so fast.
oh, it was actually that one already wet because of the water, so it moved like slowly. So I don't know how she caught that thing, but yeah,
You didn't look.
I didn't. I don't want to. Oh, I feel disgusting. Oh my god.
Yeah, me too. And I was really scared. And my roommate discovered it, and she was like, we were about to go to bed, and she was like, what's that? Like, oh my gosh. I've never seen that in real life, only like in movies or in pictures and my biology book. And then I was like, and I'm like, okay, it's okay, I'm gonna catch it. And then I took a little brush and I wanted to like brush it away and then catch it. But it was so fast.
Yeah.
I totally screamed and dropped everything. It was so bad.
Actually, my grandma used the book
Oh.
to like make it bowl and then smash it.
Oh, she smashed it. Oh,
I,
okay.
I think it's more effective way.
But I didn't want to. I'm a animal loving person.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to kill it because I actually read it's really good for the environment.
Yeah,
because-
actually that I think that called in Korea like in 돈벌레. So
Oh.
yeah, money, 돈.
Really?
So yeah, it feels like it's more like it brings more money or something else. But
Oh.
but
Did it bring some money to
I-
you?
I don't want to think about it because so many legs and move fastly and it has
Yeah.
oh my gosh.
Actually, so I read it eats cockroaches, which is really good. But on the other hand, if it bites you, it can hurt. The thing can bite us.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
And actually, I had really bad experience between me and cockroach.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, no.
I was studying in Singapore many years ago, like
Oh.
10 years ago maybe.
Oh, so back in high school.
Yeah, in Korea.
Oh,
I think.
middle school.
I went there when I was in middle school and
Mhm.
get back in high school. Korea.
Mhm.
Actually, I had a really bad experience because I was going to the bathroom in midnight or something. After midnight, cockroach falls down from the couch to my shoulder.
Oh
and
no.
it-
In Singapore.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
and it goes inside the bathroom. So, like, I felt cockroach balls touched my shoulder,
Mhm.
and then it jumped from me. I felt it,
Oh no.
and it get inside the bathroom, and then I could not
Go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So I couldn't close the door because at that time my house bathroom door opens inside the bathroom side, so
Oh.
I had to get in and then close it. So it scares me for me, so I just turn off the light and get back to the
Wow.
bed. And then it's really hard to sleep because that feeling, it was horrible.
No. Okay, I can imagine.
Yeah, sometimes I feel like when I think about the cockroach, that feeling comes again. It's like,
Oh no.
yeah, it's getting better at these days. But yeah, at that time,
Mm.
after when it became morning, I found out the cockroach died next side, like next to my bedroom.
Really?
Yeah, it died. So yeah.
But it died next to your bed, in your bedroom, so it came to you.
Yeah. It came out from the bathroom, and I
Mhm.
think it might ate medicine to kill cockroach, and then died next to my bed. And then when I saw it, I was like, why this one died next to my bed?
Was it big?
Like this much.
Oh yeah, quite big.
Yeah, quite big.
Oh, that's really bad.
And then when I was going to the school, I didn't slept well, so I was so sleepy to when I was going to the school, but it feels like cockroach was me. So
Oh,
then
yeah, I can imagine.
it was hard times. Yeah, so hard times.
But at least it wasn't a cockroach that had wings, right?
Yeah, right.
At least.
At least, yeah, right. But I don't know why cockroach falls down from the
Ceiling.
ceiling.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, that's so weird. And actually, I'm like I easily find out the insects than the other.
Like in your apartment, you discover them, or what do you mean? How do you find them out?
Like while I went to the school or at my part-time cafe
Mm-hmm.
or something like this. When I opened the door, I found out various kind of insects.
You found,
Yeah,
not
I
found
found
out.
them.
Mhm.
Yeah, I found them.
Oh, okay. So you mean you like in your daily life, you see a lot of insects.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that's.
think I'm insecure. Insect mostly, I think.
My roommate said the same in my apartment because we already found a few things in my apartment, and she was like, "Why do I keep finding them?" Because I don't mind. I'm not that scared, to be honest. Because she's so scared, I also get scared. Like it's automatic reaction, chain reaction. So yesterday was really horrible. Yesterday night, and one time actually at work, we have a few cockroaches. And one time I was washing the dishes, and it was here, my arm.
Oh my god.
All of a sudden, I don't know what. And I was doing the dishes. I didn't mind, and something was like itching, and I was like, "Oh, what's that?" And then it was a cockroach. I was like, "Ah!" And then it was gone, but it was so horrible, and I can still feel that feeling.
Yeah. I experienced it before. I really understand.
It's not even that bad. I mean, it doesn't even do something. It didn't bite me or anything. It's not bad for me, but it just lingers in your head. And also one time after I finished work, I took out my phone out of my pocket. And then I was scrolling through my phone, and all of a sudden there was a cockroach on my phone. I don't know where it came from. Maybe I didn't see it before. Maybe it was in my pocket.
Oh my god.
It was so horrible, and then I dropped my phone in front of everyone, and I screamed.
Why?
It was so bad.
Oh my god. Actually, why cockroach came up from everywhere?
Yeah, that's the problem. Like, okay, be where you are, hide in the corners somewhere, but don't mess with us people, right?
Yeah.
We don't want to see you.
I don't want to see them, and
Yeah.
I don't want to touch.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to have any contact.
Yeah, I don't want any contact.
Do you have any cockroaches at home or not?
Not at this house, but I've seen before apartment.
Oh no, okay.
Yeah, actually I saw a rat.
Oh, red.
Yeah.
Oh, I love reds.
Oh,
They're cute.
oh. Actually, in Korea,
Mhm.
it's not easy to see the rats actually, because maybe nowadays we find out easily because it's getting bigger and it's great. It grows so fastly, so you can easily see nowadays. But like that's the first time I've seen the rats inside my apartment in Korea.
Yeah, I think it's really in Europe it's common because they are very old houses.
Yeah.
So I think somewhere they've been there and then they lived there, and then especially at the attics there's always an attic usually at European houses, and there's always like what is it called, like a storage under the apartment always. And it's dark usually and dry and warm, so usually they are there. But in Korea there is not much space for them to actually live, I
Yeah,
think.
right.
So it's really weird, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not sure.
Did you watch Ratatouille?
Oh,
Maybe after that your opinion changes, no?
But actually, the rats are I've seen a lot in Singapore. Actually,
Oh.
at my before school,
Mm.
there was a lot of rats, and its size was quite big.
Oh.
While I was eating lunch at my canteen, I saw rats running.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Or also has quite a lot of rats or cockroach.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so it's quite more. But yeah, it's more better for me than cockroach because
Oh.
it doesn't come next to me.
Yeah, true. It's afraid of people as well.
Yeah.
Actually, my cousin, there was one grandmother at the subway station back in Russia. My family lives in Russia, and she's sold like animals for pets, and she sold mouses, rabbits, and rats. And my cousin, she fell in love with that rat, and she really wanted to have it. And then we bought that rat, and her parents were shocked. She was like, "Oh my gosh, why did you bring a rat home?" And she really wanted to raise that rat as a pet, so she had a rat pet for a few years. Yeah. But it wasn't that big. It never became that big. It was, I think, it stayed quite small. It was cute.
Oh my god.
She fed it and everything.
Wow. It's quite curious.
I know, it was shocking for all of us, all the family members.
Yeah. Oh, alright, okay.
Okay. Alright, so what else do we have? Maybe sustenance? Other difficult word?
Maybe not.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good. So the question for this text is actually explain 2 ways that bats hunt for food.
Okay. So there are 2 ways, and it is different. The size of red and bat size. So when the small bat use the hunting strategies like to area hawking, and which is use it can be only used they are small.
Okay, only small bats
Yeah,
use
only
it?
small bats. So
Mhm.
because they need to fly for long periods, so they need to waste the energy. But if they are small and they have a light weight, they don't need to waste many energy. So
That's true.
it's more effective. And
What kind of prey are they hunting?
they hunt mosquitoes or like insects, so they can eat easily, and it can provide the sustenance to them. So yeah, they need to fly long periods. So because most insects are flying, like mosquitoes or also cockroaches.
Hey! Okay, flies, maybe what else do we have? We have a lot of insects, flying insects.
Or flies or something else are flying insects. So yeah, they can eat easily, and they can find out also easily. So yeah, one thing is area hawking, and then second method is perch hunting. In this method, they big size bats use this hunting method. So they hang out from a perch. So they wait for the prey to come near them. So if bat size are big, they need to use much more energy than smaller size. So they don't need to. If they move a lot, its efficient is very bad actually.
Mhm.
So they wait for the prey come nearby them. So they wait. They hang upside down from a perch. So yeah,
They're probably pretending to be something else.
yeah. They actually when we find out the images and we can easily see by the media, bats are hanging upside down like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like maybe I don't know what would other fish think they are. Maybe like flower or something.
Or like they are look like more. How do I say?
Vulnerable, like they won't hurt you.
Like when before butterfly, they are hanging from
Like a cocoon.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. It looks like that and something like.
So like it's not living.
Yeah.
It cannot move or nothing can happen.
Yeah, and actually sometimes it looks like dead leaves or like more fruit things because
Sure, like fruit and.
because it often hang from the branch of the tree. So yeah, it looks like more that not movable things. It doesn't look like that. So yeah.
And what do they hunt for?
They hunt for the bigger size of the prey. So they can get nutrition, many nutrition from that. So
From one prey,
yeah,
right?
yeah, right. So they don't need to move much. So they can save their many energies and nutrition in some time. Yeah. And they openly use their smell, sense of smell and eyesight. So they can get sensitive things so easily to catch it.
Very unfair. The small bats have to do such a big effort. And then they only get mosquitoes, small flies, you know. They have to keep hunting all the time, and then the big ones, they just sit there, wait, and then eventually attack, and then they're already satisfied.
Actually, for my thing, it's more unfair for the big one.
Really?
Because if the prey doesn't come, they need to wait for a long period because like being stuck on the branch. Yeah, that's true. Because mosquitoes or such like insects actually don't have.
There's a lot.
Yeah, there are a lot, and they usually don't think much actually. They
That's
just fly and they follow the winds or something else. So it's more easily to find out. So they can eat very easily, but big one need to wait until the prey comes near them.
I'm wondering what they're eating. Like mouse?
Maybe mouse, rat, or small size of rabbit or something else. Maybe.
Which is, in Korean they're called pakchi, right?
Yeah, right.
So they're actually called like mouse, but they eat mouse. That's really
maybe right.
Or cannibalism.
Yeah. Or they look like rat's head actually.
That's true, they look like rats. Yeah. What is rat in Korean though?
Chi.
It's also chi.
Yeah.
And mouse is also chi.
Yeah.
Ah.
Actually, we don't
differentiate.
Yeah, differentiate because we don't think that much because just and actually we don't find out the difference from that because mouse is mouse and rats are rats in English or some the other country's language, but we use mouse as chi, rats also chi, but yeah. So same word, but so it's maybe traditional.
No, I think we're very different though. Like rats can be more harmful to people than mouse actually. Mice.
Mouse.
Mice.
Mice. We usually say 생쥐. 생쥐. And rats are more like.
Okay.
Actually, not that much difference.
So what about hamsters?
Hamsters.
Okay. That's good then.
Yeah.
Okay, alright. Okay, I think we are done for today.
Okay.
And maybe, the time is so fast.
That's
Yeah, maybe we can make a little checkup next time.
okay.
And we're gonna go with section 2. And okay, so can I see it quickly? 2, 3 is this. 2, 4. 10. No. Oh, okay. So I think I cannot find the statements. Maybe the statement is online. You have to.
Actually, the question 1 is like discuss about both teaching in elementary schools is easier than teaching in university.
So it's just like you have to write your own statement, right?
Yeah, to discuss ability or disability.
Okay. Okay, I thought maybe there is someone pointing what they think.
Yeah.
Okay, should we, then maybe you can prepare the question as well. As a homework, what you think about teaching in school and university.
I don't know. I think it's harder teaching in elementary school.
Oh, yeah. I thought the same. You're my first university student, actually.
Yeah.
But it's much easier with elementary students. They don't behave at all. And they don't want to do anything. They don't want to learn anything.
Yeah. Actually, I think it's quite different between studying because of my wants and studying because of others.
Yeah, that's true.
Push.
Yeah, that's true.
Really different.
Yeah. Maybe I should also start a token reward system with my elementary.
Maybe it's quite good points for them.
Yeah, actually